Let me tell you something uncomfortable. You don't have a motivation problem. You have comfort addiction. And if you don't fix it, 5 years from now, you'll still be about to start. Because deep down, you know that's true. You see the future in your head so clearly. You imagine yourself winning, building, becoming someone impressive. You can almost feel it. But when it's time to begin, you stall. You scroll, you delay. You whisper the same line: I'll start tomorrow. And tomorrow looks exactly like today. The cycle? It's not random. And it's not laziness. It's psychology. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Inside your brain, two forces are fighting. One wants growth, the other wants safety. Growth says, build something meaningful. Safety says, don't risk embarrassment. Growth says, do the hard things. Safety says, scroll instead. Guess which one feels better immediately? Safety. Because your brain is wired to avoid discomfort. When you think about working on your goals, your brain doesn't see opportunity, it sees effort, uncertainty, possible failure. So it redirects you to something easy: phone, videos, distractions. You get a dopamine hit, the discomfort disappears, and your brain logs the lesson. Avoidance is equals to relief. Do that enough times and it becomes identity. Not I avoided today, but I'm just not disciplined. That's real damage. Here's what nobody tells you. Every day you avoid your goals, you're not staying the same. You're training yourself to quit before you start. And that habit compounds. The scary part, you still believe you are capable, which means every night ends with guilt. And guilt drains more energy, which makes action even harder tomorrow. That's the trap. Now you probably think, I just need more motivation. No, motivation is emotional weather. It changes daily. If your success depends on a feeling, you'll lose every time. What you need is something less exciting: structure, systems, small, non negotiable actions. But before that, we have to kill the real villain: perfectionism. You tell yourself you are waiting until you are ready. But ready is a myth. You are waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect mood, the perfect confidence. Let me translate that for you. You are waiting to feel safe because if you don't start, you can't fail. And as long as you haven't tried, you can still believe you would have succeeded. That fantasy protects your ego, but it destroys your future. Failure is painful, inaction is permanent. Here's the shift: you'll not feel like doing the hard thing. Stop expecting to. The people you admire, they don't wake up excited to struggle. They act while uncomfortable. Confidence isn't required, it's produced. And it's produced by one thing: repetition. Start smaller than your goal wants. Not a 5 hour grind, not a life overhaul. 10 minutes, one page, one call, one paragraph. Your brain resists big threats, it tolerates small ones. When you act despite resistance, you send a message: discomfort won't kill me. And that's how identity shifts. Not in breakthrough moment, in boring repetition. Now let's expose another excuse. You think you lack willpower. You don't. You lack design. If your phone is next to you, you'll check it. If notifications are on, you will respond. That's not weakness. That's stimulus response. High performance don't rely on discipline. They remove temptation. Phone is another room. Notifications off. Dedication, focus, time. Make distraction harder than action. When you remove friction, progress becomes the default. And this part might sting. Watching productivity videos feel productive. But sometimes it's just sophisticated procrastination. Learning feels like progress, but execution changes your life. At some point, you must close the video and do the work. When you start, it will be messy. You'll not be impressive. You'll doubt yourself. Good. That means you are finally in the arena. Beginning to feel awkward. That's the price of growth. You will fall off, you will skip days, you'll regress. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you are human. The difference between people who transform and people who stay stuck: they don't let one bad day become a new identity. They reset fast. No drama, no self hate, just back to work. You have practiced avoidance, and what's practiced avoidance can be replaced. Ambition without action is fantasy. Action without self progressiveness leads to burnout. You need both discipline and grace. That's how real change lasts. So here's your move. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. One small action. That's it. Momentum isn't loud, it's quiet, it builds slowly. And one day you look back and realize you became the person who does, not the person who plans. Start small, start imperfect, start now, and then repeat. That's how life changes. If you like this video, follow this channel and hit the bell icon to get more crazy psychology hacks.